All right. So I'm convinced. A lot of people ask me who is Zig Ziglar. Who is? I went to class yesterday and I spoke to two classes and I asked, who is Zig Ziglar? Well, I would say it's a guy who's actually changed me internally, and it's one of my blogs I'm posting about today, and he even helped me understand. I'm only 27. Is that we struggle at accepting responsibility. We do. Uh, and it's sad, man. It really is. If we could be we could be a much better nation, much better people if we took responsibility for our own actions. Zig will tell a story about the Birmingham lady. The Birmingham lady she came to Zig at one of the shows he was doing, and she came to him just upset. She was just upset. She was mad. She was just ready to. She was saying that she didn't want to stay at this job that she hated and such and so Zig Ziglar goes on and explain like he goes in and try to help this lady, because he had 10 minutes, he blocked off that time. um so what he did was, so asking her a couple questions, well, why don't you like your job, or what is this and this, and then he gave her a simple assignment. He said, well, you know what, let's go ahead and take out some of the things you do like about your job. And he said she just sat there, and he said, ma'am, I found out that people who will not take step number one will not take step number two. And it's so true. He said that this lady came to him thinking that he could fix her problems. And the reality is that he could not fix his problem, just like I or no one else can fix your problems. It's up to you. You have to take responsibility for your life, your actions, what you do, what you don't do. Because if you don't, you'll look to play as I call it, the Adam game. Adam, Adam blamed Eve. Eve blamed the serpent. The blame game, it started from the beginning of creation. So when will we understand that not taking responsibility is not gonna help, and you just gonna put yourself deeper in a hole, and you won't amount to nothing. So I have had the privilege to be able to be a part of. Um, I will be able to be a part of Zig Ziglar. It's called Legacy Course. To be able to teach the principles that Zig Ziglar stood for, and just be able to, um, carry out the legacy that the man left. Is when you look at it and when you start understanding the world for what it really is, you start to see a constant trend. Is that somebody like Zig Ziglar, when he wrote his books and spoke years ago, and his message that he brings across is it still can it still have a value to it. It's timeless. So that goes to say is some of us are doing something absolutely wrong. Some of us have that wrong view, and when is enough is enough. Well, I'm honored. Next week I'll be going, or actually Sunday I'll be heading out to join the ZLC, meeting Tom Ziegler, his son. For all who don't know, Ziegler did pass away in 2012, but I will have the honor of meeting his son, his daughter, and it's a whole bunch of other people who's coming from all around the world. I believe we have somebody coming from South Africa. I believe I'm going to be the other person coming from Arkansas. It's going to be people from Texas, Pennsylvania. I'm pretty excited. And that whole week I'll just be trained on how to, help build winning relationships, how to be able to set goals in your life, and how to just be able to learn how to have a balanced life. So I'm excited, man. This is going to be a fun trip, and that was some of the big news that I've been posting. For anyone who is just curious on what I was talking about, you can please still go to my blog, and I will have something up here soon. But I did wanted to make that known that was exactly what I'm talking about. Zig Ziglar. If you don't know who he is, it's fine. Everything that I represent is going to be him, and what he did well was ultimately was a great representation of who God created him to be. So I'm gonna do just that. Thanks for thanks for his influence, and hope you listen in. And if you do, just like Zig will say, hey, I'll see you at the top. Hey, better yet, I'll see you over the top. Love you. God bless.